Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be looking at Chumlee's top 5 best buys. They may not have made a shed load of cash, but they were very good for the business and raising his profile in the echelons of hierarchy in the pawn shop. So in at number 5, we have the stamp collection that he bought. When the customer walks in, it is clear that he has some knowledge of the stamps and what they represent. So he calls in an expert in the place of Rick, who is not in the shop at that time. The expert states that Rick would love these, which gets Chum excited. He could potentially negotiate a deal that would make his boss extremely happy. The seller had originally started the bidding at $250, but after being appraised at closer to $1,000 for the stamps, they agree on a fee of $650. This turns into a real scoop for Chum, as Rick is very appreciative about the stamps he has bought and the history that they represent. In at number 4, we have a historic playing card book from the year 1866. The book describes rules of certain card games, which Chum found to be an interesting buy. With the expert stating that due to there being no rulebooks describing the rules of poker before 1958, this is a book that was relatively new to the rules when it was manufactured. Chum asked the expert to give him a valuation of the book, which he basically describes as old and tatty. The seller wants $1,500 for the book, to which the expert values the book around $2,000. Chum eventually gets the piece of history and amazes Rick and the gang with his savvy purchase, as he bought the book for only $1,375. In at number 3, we have the Mercedes golf cart. There is a grey golf cart for sale. Now you may be asking, what is so special about a golf cart? Well, this one was manufactured, designed and produced by Mercedes. Yes, the German car giant who makes luxury motors also makes luxury carts for the world's rich and famous. And yes, Chum got duped into going to check out a Merc. He got super excited and made a fool of himself, stating how excited he was to be getting the trust from Rick to check out a high-end German motor. But this does not detract from the haggling and the bartering that was done. After taking it for a test drive, Chum eventually gets the cart for a cool $2,600. which the cart was worth over $5,000 at the time of buying it. Chum got a great deal there. In at number 2, it's not an expensive purchase, but one that showed Chum's growing maturity in the show. He gets asked to go and look at an old arcade game, Silent Scope 2, which was produced by Konami. It also had several different names in other countries, such as Dark Silhouette, Fatal Judgment, and Innocent Sweeper. This particular model was a Dark Silhouette version, mainly made to be a person shooter in control of a sniper. It proved very popular in arcades all around the country, taking you deep into the plot of terrorists attacking a biological weapons factory. Chum played a few games on this before deciding it was worth taking a shot on, excuse the pun. The seller opens up the bidding at $1,000 before they eventually agree on $700, with Chum stating that he can still make some money on it. And in at number 1, it's the Spacelander purchase. As Chum was driving back from viewing another purchase, he drives onto a suburban road and notices a Spacelander bike on someone's driveway. Now, Chum being Chum and the ballsy character that he is, he parks up and goes up to the house. He coaxes the owner out of the house to have a chat with him about the Spacelander bike. After conversing with the owner for a while, the owner wanted $20,000 for the bike. But after some negotiating, Chum seals the deal for only $8,700. He excitedly gets back to the shop and tells everyone that he's just bought a Spacelander for the small sum of $8,700. Rick is happy for Chum. This is the best purchase he has made, because the bike's easily worth over $20,000. Rick gives Chum a bonus for the bike, $1,000, to which Chum says he's off to go buy some gold teeth with the money. Rick's face is one of despair. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time.